Hey, hey, hey. Hey, what's going on? Yes, Lord. What's really going on? What's really happening? This is your boy, KQKC Boxing. That's right. I'm coming with another live stream. The live stream starting to be a habit. I gotta go back to doing all my videos, which I will be doing later on today. But first, let me take care of a little business. I am a new channel, and I'm trying to make my bones in the business. I'm an unbiased channel, and I will tell it like it is. And I would love for you to subscribe to me. That way, you can hit the icon bell, and you can get notified each and every time I upload a video. And also hit that like button also. If you like the content that I will be talking about, you can also hit that like button. And also, if you feel in your heart that you would like to donate to my cause, which everyone knows, and that's why I take personal offense, if you know my backstory, what Bob Arum said to Al Haymon. Well, after this, the link for donating will be in the description box, along with my email address, and also where you can reach me on Twitter, and also I'm on Instagram. So now we get that business out the way. First of all, shout out to the LDBC. Good group of guys. Always be there. And I also want to give a special shout out to Good Fella Sports TV. Good brother. Good brother to know. That's right. He is a good brother to know. And he's a good brother that will help you no matter what. And I respect him. So, let me turn this down, son. Okay. There you go. All right. Now, let's get to the meat and potatoes. First, I want to talk about, I know everybody been talking about it for the last day or two, about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. We all know what it is, right? They're not going to fight each other. Now, I'm sorry, but I had to be honest. I had to be brutally honest. Okay? And just let me stop here for 1 second. Now, I started this live stream. I think someone else had a live stream still going, but I have some personal business to take care of. So that's when I want to go ahead and get it over with and get it in. So anyway, talking about Bob Arum and Terrence Crawford, Al Haymon, and Errol Spence Jr. First of all, both fighters are not going to fight each other in early 2019. Now, Black Fight Fan today spoke about maybe we should press Errol Spence Jr. You know, press him hard, because the fighters, the managers, the trainers, they do see our live streams. they do see our videos and they do react to them. If you don't believe me, ask some of the other fellas about papers they got from their lawyers and stuff, telling them taking down videos and shit. You know, man, that's crazy. You know, some of these fighters got heart in the ring, but soft as a damn feather outside the ring. I mean, it just fucking amazes me. You know, damn. But anyway, but Fight Fan want us to just pretty much blast Earl. Now, let's don't get it twisted. He's from Texas. Earl is from Texas. He interviewed Earl and Earl responded. So he rides with Earl. He's supposed to ride with Earl because they're from the same state, baby. So they're supposed to ride together. So, hey, do what you got to do. But I understand what he's doing. What he's doing is he's trying to draw in Earl Spence to come out and just say, look, I'm going to fight Terrence Crawford. If this fight don't pan out, me and Terrence Crawford, we're going to get it on. Or he wants Spence to come out and say, look, I want to get it on right now. Right now. I want Terrence Crawford. You know, they want him to talk that shit, pretty much. We all remember how Floyd Mayweather used to do that shit. Well, I'm going to tell you, that shit ain't going to fly. Black Fight Fan, good brother, always supporting me. Always might send a string or a comment and say, keep grinding, brother, you're doing good. You know, he might not do it every day, but he does it. You know, same way with Goodfellas Sports TV. Great brother. He say the same shit. Good content, brother. You know, Rough House Boxing. You know, hey, like I said, I'm a new channel. And I'm trying to get my shit together. You know, I don't have all these fancy microphones like I tell everybody. I don't have all this fancy equipment. All I have is what's in front of me. And my fucking boxing knowledge. Like I say all the time in my videos, if you're familiar with me. I'll be saying, hey, I'm not new to this shit. I'm not new to this boxing shit, actually. I'm just true to this boxing shit. I say that every time I end a video. You know why? Because I am. You know? Everything is true. I don't lie. See, one thing my father taught me, a liar had to have a good memory. Because you have to remember that same lie over and over again. But it never pans out that way. Because that lie will change each and every time you tell it. So therefore, tell the truth. The truth will never change. So I'm not going to say I never lied when I was younger. No, of course I did. What little boy haven't? What teenager boy haven't? Especially to a little teenage girl. But hey, it is what it is. But I'm a grown ass man. I don't have to lie. Because ain't nobody doing shit for me. For me to lie. Now, I appreciate YouTube allowing me to have a channel. You know, so they didn't have to do it, but they did it anyway. And I appreciate that. But I will tell you this. Bob Arum is full of shit. Always has and always will be. See, he said what he said. First of all, it pisses me off. And it's still pissing me off. I really want to say some things, but I don't want to get a strike. I really want to say some things of what he has said about Al Haymon being a cancer to boxing. In other words, he's saying Al Haymon is killing boxing, basically. And I don't like that. If you know my backstory, you will know that that is a no to say in front of me, or if I even hear about it. And I will take care of that business in private or a little later. Now, Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence, they will not fight in early 2019. As a matter of fact, Earl has a fight lined up for late January, early February. And Terrence Crawford, they got to find somebody to fight him. Why? Because Top Rank doesn't have anyone. That's why. And they have to fulfill the agreement with ESPN. And you know what? Penang International Boxing is correct. ESPN wants this fight more than they want it. ESPN wants to shoot back up there again. We all remember how ESPN used to be just a straight up sports haven. I mean, even boxing at the time. But then they faded away. Pay-per-view took over. Now, Top Rank has a deal which they painted the face of Terrence Crawford. So therefore, hey, Terrence Crawford is the man. But across the street, as they call it, PBC, Earl Spence is the man. So the man should be fighting the man. Now, ESPN, their money is very long, just like PBC. But we have to understand, ESPN been in business for years. So their money goes a long way. Now, if that fight happens, or when it happens, most likely ESPN probably will win that purse bid. If it goes to a purse bid, which it probably will. There's no way ESPN going to throw out money like that and not win a purse bid. Yeah, PBC, they would give it the old college try, I'm quite sure. But it ain't going to happen. So Earl Spence would be fighting in enemy territory. Well, not necessarily enemy territory. Not like London. Not like when he fought Kell Brook. Everyone was against him in that stadium. But we talking about ESPN. So it doesn't matter where they're fighting at, long as it's not Omaha. See, one thing about Terrence Crawford, sure, he's a star at 147, along with Earl Spence. But he had to get out of Omaha, Nebraska. because we don't know how his numbers do. We don't know how his fan base will follow him. We don't know any of those things. Why? Because he never tested himself outside the realms of Omaha, Nebraska. He needs to get his ass and ride out the city limits. Fight at the Barclay. Well, actually, that's PBC official, unofficial headquarters. So fight at Vegas somewhere. Fight at the Stub Hub in California. There's many venues he can fight at. Madison Square Garden. Fight there. What about the TD Garden? You know? They just had a fight, the Zone. And what I hear, they didn't do very well. So PBC is not worried about them. But what Bob Arum said about Al Haymon, I really believe he was trying to ruffle some feathers. He was trying to get a public response. Well, that didn't happen. And that is not going to happen. And kudos to Al Haymon for keeping his temper under control. I like that. A black man, a successful black man, here how another man, another white man, I don't want to get racist on this situation, but normally a black man would say, hey, he would clap back, goddammit. But he didn't. Why? Because he's respectable. He has a reputation to uphold. He has a reputation to uphold. He has a reputation to show examples to young men, young black men at that. A lot of men, including myself, can learn a lot from Al Haymon, Harvard graduate, successful promoter in music and everything. So I'm sorry for that message. But yes. So therefore, one more thing. Bob Arum always, always trying to get a rise out of PBC in one form or another. But I'm going to tell you this. It never happens. They're pissed off. And I think he was always pissed off. We all remember when he tried to sue PBC and Al Haymon, claiming that he's trying to monopolize the boxing, pro boxing period, which wasn't true. You can't control who the fighters want to represent them or advise them. See, Al Haymon knows what a fighter wants. He knows how a fighter should be treated. He knows what a fighter worth is. See, Uncle Bob, which that's what I call him, Uncle Bob is from the old fucking school. I give you what I want to give you to fight. And you signed this contract, so your ass gonna fight. Then you have a problem, I will shove your ass. Just like he did Mikey Garcia. Because, let's be honest. Mikey Garcia was undefeated. he knocked out everybody that came this way. That knocked him out, but he basically beat him. Actually, he was second behind Floyd. Floyd had 40-something wins. He had 40-something wins. Actually, he would have caught up with Floyd because he was active more than Floyd until this happened with Top Rank. So everybody had a chuckle with 78 Sport because, you know, he's not siding with Bar Arum, but he believes that what Bar Arum has said that should have resonated with PBC, and he understands that Al Haymon does not do interviews. So what he did was, or what he said was, maybe Sam Watson should come out there and say something. Well, my answer, KQKC, you can say KC, said that's above his pay grade, or that's below his pay grade. Whatever it is, Al Haymon controls that shit. And I know he told Sam Watson, you don't make no announcements. You don't talk to the media. He talks to the media about other fighters or what they think, when he think about upcoming fights and everything, but he do not talk business. Al Haymon do not believe in talking business in public. That's just his motto. That's just his professionalism in him. And the more people that understand that, the better this situation would be. And the better we can move on to other boxing sports like the Charlos. That's right. Just like the Charlos. They getting a bad rap. Why? Because they getting dodged. They are the new boogeyman of their divisions. Nobody wants that smoke. Now, Willie Monroe, they'll be fighting. The Charlos will be fighting on the same card. And that's on December the 22nd. After Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury on December the 1st. Now, let's get it straight now. Tony Harris will be fighting the other Charlo. Now, most people say, well, they're bombs. Tony Harris is not a bomb. Willie Monroe is not a bomb. Willie Monroe has fought Triple G, but he's not no bomb. Charlo is not going to straight knock him out in the first round. No, that's not going to happen. Now, those are pretty good fights to end the year with, right after Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Then hopefully we'll see Earl Spence at the end of January, beginning of February, hopefully. There's a lot of fights out there to be made. And PBC will be coming out with their damn lineup. Everybody just be fucking patient. PBC announced that they will be coming out with their 2019 dates and matchups for the first half of 2019. Everybody just be patient. You're not going to rush Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fight. It's just not going to happen. No matter how hard and how much you fucking try. You can analyze this. You can analyze that. You can ask him to say this. You can make him say that. No, you're not going to do none of that. If Earl came out today and said, I want Terrence Crawford. Make that fight happen right now. No, 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 no. It's not going to happen. Now, KQKC, you call me KC. That fight will happen in 2019, but it's going to happen in late 2019. Maybe something like around a year from now. A fight of that magnitude is already been promoted. Already. We already have Bar Arum talking shit. Floyd Mayweather talking shit. And he don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Earl already cleared that up. Floyd is attention giver, attention seeker. The more people know about that, the more he can get ignored. And more that he can sit his ass down. And I'm talking about my idol, the one I respect in the ring. But outside the ring, he's starting to be a pain in the fucking ass. I'm sorry. That's right. Now, Uncle Bob, he's saying what he's saying because he knows Uncle Al don't do shit like that. Uncle Al is a professional. He don't talk business to the media. He don't talk business to the public. You come to his office or you do a conference call and that's it. Sam Watson is not going to go out there and talk for no motherfucking body, especially Al Haymon. Like I said, that's above his pay grade, or that's below his pay grade. And plus, he got strict instructions. I guarantee you that. Never talk about business in front of anybody's camera, in front of any audience. I guarantee you that. Al Haymon like the godfather of the mob. Business is business. We keep business in-house. That's right. That is right. Now, I'm riding with PBC. Now, I don't have nothing against the zone. They're doing what they can do. They're doing the best with what they got. Top Rank, they don't have anybody but Terrence Crawford. Bob Arum might be telling the truth, trying to push the fight, but the time is just not right. So they'll find a lackey for Terrence Crawford to fight. Because remember, they got an agreement with ESPN, and they got to honor that agreement. Matter of fact, for non-international boxing, like I said, he's right. ESPN wants that fight probably more than Top Rank does. Top Rank knows it's not time yet. But we all know ESPN, they have a rep. All right? We all seen Malcolm X. Hey, it's my rap. You remember how Malcolm, cheated old boy, the gangster, about the numbers and stuff like that. Well, it's about ESPN rap. All right? They paid Top Rank a lot of money. And Terrence Crawford was supposed to be the new kid on the block. He was supposed to be the face of ESPN Plus. Even though he was on ESPN, regular ESPN. But Terrence Crawford will not take his ass out of Omaha, Nebraska. What are you scared of, Terrence? I don't have nothing against Terrence Crawford. Let's get that straight. But hey, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. All right. Yes, he has support in Omaha. Yes, he does. He has a lot of support. Just like Earl Spence. He has a lot of support in Dallas. Matter of fact, he has a lot of support in Texas. As Black Fight fan, he'll tell you. But Earl got fans all over. Every time they show Earl Spence at a fight in Brooklyn or in Vegas, the audience just cheer. They're happy to see that man because that man was hungry. That man had true grit when he went after Kell Brook in his hometown and won the belt that Sean Porter had once upon a time. And Sean Porter don't want to get his belt back. Earl Spence is holding your belt, Mr. Porter. And you don't want it back? Why? Oh, you got the WBC belt. Now, I have to admit, the WBC belt, it is the most prestigious belt in all the governing bodies. In my eyes, it is. Everybody wants that green strap. Everybody except you know who across the pond, AJ. Why? Because you know who's holding it. The Bronze Bomber. That's right. Anytime a man can break another man's jaw inside a mascot uniform or costume, you don't want no parts of that shit. Anytime you knock a man out and make him go to sleep on the ropes, you don't want none of that shit. Anytime you knock a man out cold and his head hanging off the canvas while his wife trying to talk Russian to him and bring his spirit back into him, you don't want none of that shit. When you have another man get knocked out and he down there having a seizure and shaking his shit, you don't want none of that smoke. Same with Canelo Alvarez. You don't want none of that smoke either, right, Cinnamon? Anytime a Charlo knock a motherfucker out, Mr. Lubin, where his left leg is shaking, his mind said get up, but his body said no, 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 no. Talk to me, somebody. If you're listening, send me a comment. Let me know what you think. Is KQKC doing it right? Or I'm just another talking head, just running my mouth. Like I said, I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real. Boxing, I'm going to tell you right now, you better step up. Step up. Mikey Garcia, stop fucking playing with us. Mikey Garcia, that's my guy. But KQKC, I said, I'm going to tell it like it is. I'm sorry, let me smoke a cigarette, and I shouldn't be smoking. Man. But KQKC, going to tell it like it is. Mikey Garcia always been a good boxer. Now, he's not going to give you none of that fancy footwork. He's not going to give you that shoulder roll, like everybody say. He's not going to give you none of that shit. But I'm going to tell you what he's going to give you. He's going to give you a textbook lesson in how to throw a jab, how to keep that jab in your face, how to keep you at distance or at bay, whatever you want to call it, He's going to show you how to use angles. He's going to show you how to use defense. He's going to show you how to use the proper stance for orthodox fighters. That's one thing about Mikey Garcia. Now, he's nothing special. He's nothing big. He's an average fighter that does everything right. That's all. That's all. He's just a regular fighter that does everything right. He has that talent. You know, the ones that got it and the ones that don't got it. Floyd Mayweather had it. Now, I believe he was world breaker. I'm not for sure. But one of the guys, they was right. The older you get, of course, except for a few exceptions, the lesser steps you take. Now, they went on and talked about Floyd Mayweather when he fought Conor McGregor, how he was missing, how he was off balance. That's because he didn't fight his fight. He fought a different fight. Floyd is a counterpuncher. Floyd is not, I repeat, he does not walk anybody down. He never did. Now, he would go after you when he was younger if he's in trouble, but he's not. And I repeat, he is not a stalker, a bum rusher, a bull rusher, whatever you call it. Floyd Mayweather made his bones in boxing just by being a counterpuncher and a defensive fighter. That's what Floyd Mayweather done. Facts is facts. I'm sorry. And he fought that way for one reason, and one reason only. That's because, and I quote, and I fucking unquote, he did that for the simple reason because of the Manny Pacquiao fight. It got so blown up, it took 5 motherfucking years to make. Then, when that night came, because tickets went through the roof, I'm talking about prices. People were paying $1,000 a ticket. Floyd was handed a $1 million check in the dressing room. Because, you know, fighters get paid right away. Then, once he figured out the pay-per-view, you know, on the back end, he got that. Now, he got all that. He got everything because he promoted his own self. Manny Pacquiao had a boss named Bob Arum. You get it? So, therefore, to save face, Bob Arum gonna say something wrong with Manny Pacquiao's shoulder. Yes, right. It was something wrong with his shoulder. Then they're gonna show him in the hospital about to have surgery. Photo op. So anyway, getting back to Terence Crawford and Earl Spence. No, I'm not gonna sit here and say, Terence Crawford, call out Earl Spence and stop having your trainer Bomac call him out. You have to call him out. You have to call his bluff. You have to embarrass him. You have to embarrass him in front of his hometown. Go to Dallas. take a vacation to Dallas and let the media follow you around and you call him out on his own turf. I guarantee that bring his ass out of Woolworth. I guarantee you that. Then on the other side, Earl, go to Omaha for vacation. Now, when I went there, I ain't seen too many niggas there. So, but hey, maybe they do have some, maybe they don't. But you go there, Earl. Or you go wherever Terrence Crawford goes. You call him out just like Boo Boo Andre tried to call out the Charlos. Because his ass was pulling out of fights. He was broke. And thank God that Eddie Hearn decided to open up the zone, or the zone decided to get Eddie Hearn, whatever you want to call it. So that's what's going to have to happen. Now, Black Fight Fan is pushing for June 16th. Now, June 16th is Tupac Shakur's birthday. Now, I don't know why that should make a difference. Now, I'm not a rap fan. I like some raps, you know, like I used to be in WA. You know, they had some lyrics like a motherfucker, but hey, they was good. Hey, they was a good rap group. But Tupac, you know, sometimes you reap what you motherfucking sow. I mean, he had some lyrics for your ass. He was smart. But sometimes you can have a brain like a motherfucker and just don't know what to do with it. And you use it for the wrong reasons. Not to jump off the subject, but I was watching a documentary. We all remember Rayford Emmons from Washington, D.C. He supplied the whole city with cocaine. The brother had 5 scholarships to go to college. He was a brainiac. He turned that cocaine conspiracy into a job. He had 3 shifts. That's where all these dope dealers get that from. You work the morning shift, you work the evening shift, you work the night shift. And he'll line up 100-some motherfuckers. That's how he was rolling, and pay them $1,000 a piece every Friday. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Now, this was back in the 80s, early 90s. But I'm just saying, see what you can do when you have brains? Some people make the wrong decisions. You know, hey, this is Boxing Talk from KQKC. And yes, I'm going to talk about Tank Davis too. Because Tank, first of all, he's with the wrong promoter. What got him to sign with Floyd Mayweather is because he was in awe with him. Just like I was coming up, watching Floyd. Never missed a fight. When he was on, what's that, KO Nation. When he fought Burton on there. He fought the wrong fight, but he won. But that was the first time he had his nose busted, lips busted, knots on his head, and his father was right. The pretty boy Floyd fought the wrong fight. That's because him and his brother was into it, about who would train Floyd, who wouldn't. So Floyd went with Uncle Roger. And I hope he's doing well. He has Alzheimer's now. He's a black mamba. See, sometimes, that's why I mentioned that insurance thing that fighters should have. Because that came from punches. So, as I was saying, fighters like Javante Davis. They're young, they see all this money, and they don't know what to do with it. So I got an idea. Let's buy some jewelry. Let's buy some cars. But they forgot they got 3 kids. And those kids gonna grow up to have grandkids. Or them kids gonna grow up to have kids sooner than later. They forgot about all that. So therefore, Tank Javante Davis gonna be, and I hope he don't, but if he don't get his shit straightened out, his boxing career is gonna be fucked up. He gonna fight when he can. He gonna be fighting in some bar room. He gonna be fighting in some fucked up place. So pretty soon, Floyd gonna release him. Then Eddie Hearn's gonna pick him up. Then Eddie Hearn gonna find out that he's a pain in the fucking ass. Then he gonna get into it with Eddie Hearn. There's something about him and Adrian Broner and Floyd. They love each other on Mondays and hate each other on Tuesdays. And they're right back in love again on Wednesdays. Floyd is the oldest out of all of them, but they all act the same age. They all act like they're 10 years old. Hey, KQ just call it like he see it. So, there you go. Boxing Talk from KQKC. That's right. And one more thing. Remember this. Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford will not be fighting until they are ready, until they know when the terms and everything or the time is right. Don't be surprised if both sides are talking now. Don't be surprised if both sides are saying, hey, how about this? Why don't we both wait until next year, around August or September, and start promoting the fight? I mean, promoting the fight. And just keep it relevant in the media. Mention it every blue moon. That's all. That's all you got to do. Just mention it every blue goddamn moon. Then we'll make our move. How you know they haven't had that conversation? Hello? Because neither one is calling either one out. Hello? Can you follow that? Did you follow that? Neither one is calling either one out. The truth. The God honest truth. So how do you don't know, or how do you know that they're not meeting behind the scenes, meeting in private, agreeing not to fight till next year? Then all terms and all venues and everything will be met. Because it's possible to quietly do a fight deal if everybody's sworn to secrecy. Then announce the fight when you're ready. How you know that's not happening? It could be. They're not breaking any rules. because both sides are agreeing. The necessary parties, I'm quite sure, are alerted. It's just on the down low. It's on the hush hush. No, it's not going to take 5 years to make, like Manny Pacquiao. And I really believe, and it came out to be true, Arum held that fight up. Why? Because he was trying to milk it and maximize the dollars. Some people said Floyd did it. They say, hey, smart move, Floyd. Great move, Floyd. But we will see. That's one thing about it. Time will tell. I'm KQKC Boxing Channel. If you like the content you just heard, I can use your subscription on this new decorative channel. I'm trying to make my bones in this world of boxing. And once you subscribe to me, you will have to hit that icon bell and get your notifications each and every time I upload a video. And also, hit that like button. Hit that like button if you like what I'm saying. Because KQKC keeps it real. If you feel in your heart that you would like to donate to this cause, I will put the link in the description box. And as I mentioned earlier, I end all my videos the same. I'm not new to this boxing shit. I'm true to this boxing shit. Peace and love.